I'm Michael Kirby, and once in all my glory I was a Justice of the High Court of Australia. But long before I received that high office, I was a very young article clerk and solicitor, and I found out then that our legal system is pretty good if you can get to it. And if you can't get to it, then it's very frustrating, and the law doesn't really operate well. Equal justice under law is then an illusion. And so when I was a young clerk and a university student, I did pro bono work, as we call it now, freebies we called it in those days, for the university students. And many a later judge and high office holder I got out of a corner that they were in because of fare evasion or some other minor matter. And later, as a young legal practitioner, I acted for the Council for Civil Liberties and appeared for all sorts of miscreants and people who were standing up for their beliefs over the Vietnam War, beliefs over reform relating to women's rights, Aboriginal rights, and so on. And I then learned the importance of pro bono lawyering. Now, PILCH came along in the 1990s. Actually, it started in New South Wales. That's a bit of a surprise to me because most good things start in Victoria. But anyway, Victoria was soon behind, and I came to know PILCH in Victoria. I was then President of the Court of Appeal of New South Wales, and later when I was sitting on the High Court, I came to know the important work that PILCH in Victoria did for needy people, people with good strategic cases, often people who were less popular in the general community, people like prisoners who were asserting their right to vote in the federal elections, and people who had causes for refugees who became a very considerable clientele of the High Court of Australia during my time. And now the two PILCH organisations in Victoria and New South Wales have come together in Justice Connect. And I'm very sorry I can't be with you to join in the celebrations of this marriage. It's very nice to see marriages in society. We like to see marriages in society, and this is a marriage between equals. And I'm not sure which one is male and which one is female, or whether maybe it's a same-sex marriage. But whatever it is, it's a happy marriage and a happy union. And I hesitate to say this, but I hope it goes on to have more marriage partners in South Australia, Tasmania, Queensland. They need one in Queensland and in other states of the Commonwealth, with all the good causes that can be brought to the courts for true equal justice under law. I congratulate Justice Connect. I have great expectations for its future. I have great expectations for its future right across Australia. Of course, it doesn't equate for a system which is an effective institutional answer to everybody's right to access to the courts where they have a genuine and important cause. But it's certainly a wonderful contribution, and it's one which the lawyers of Victoria and New South Wales come together to achieve, and I congratulate and thank them. They are helping judges to avoid injustice. They are helping courts and tribunals to do justice, and that is a very precious commodity in our country.